I'm about to do your Capricorn April 2021 tarot love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a behind the scenes peek at your romantic person of interest. Capricorn, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Capricorn love reading video. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Capricorn love reading for you. Now let's get on with this Capricorn tarot reading for today, because today we're going to take a behind the scenes peek at your romantic person of interest. So whoever it is that you're romantically involved with, romantically thinking about, or just romantically energetically connected to in some way, we're going to take a pretty good look at this person and find out what it is that you might need to know about them. Anything that your attention or your awareness might need to be brought to about this person, so you know how to best navigate the situation you're finding yourself in with this person. And I'm going to do that by pulling 5 cards to represent your person's energy here in April 2021. Then I'm going to clarify all those cards with a second deck just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on with this person that you're romantically connected to. Now just keep in mind, as always, that this is not a personal reading, it's a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Capricorn people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. And because of that, it means that this reading can't possibly resonate with literally every Capricorn person on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Capricorn person on the planet right now. I'm reading for my group. Now it also means, because this is a general reading, that energies can get flip-flopped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross-watchers. So if you're not a Capricorn and you're watching this reading because you have the hots for a Capricorn and you want to know what's up with them, I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind that especially for cross-watchers, energies can get flipped around backwards. So you just got to take this as it resonates for you. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. But enough yakking, let's get on with this Capricorn love reading here for April 2021. What is going on with Capricorn's romantic person of interest? Let's get 5 cards for what's going on that Capricorn might need to know about this person they're romantically connected to. That one, okay, we'll take that one too. Alright, let's get 2 more. What's going on that Capricorn needs to know about this person they're romantically connected to? Thank you. Alright, let's see what we have here. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 4 of Swords. Now, the 4 of Swords is Libra energy. This is an energy of taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break. It's about choosing to go internal and do some healing, do some contemplation about something, some thinking about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here after a period of taking some sort of a pause or some sort of a break. So that's your person's overall energy here in April 2021, Capricorn. In their actual energy, we have the 2 of Coins, the Fool, we have the Moon, the 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Now this 2 of Pentacles energy is Capricorn energy. Twos are about decisions and choices in tarot. So this is some sort of a decision that your person is weighing. This is like a card of balance, but it's more about being off balance or trying to maintain their balance or trying to regain their balance after something. It's about it's kind of like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy. It's like weighing the options on something, looking at the pros and cons of something, weighing the options out, trying to make some sort of a decision like, do I or don't I, or should I or shouldn't I, or will they or won't they? It's some sort of a decision like that. So tell me more about this 2 of Coins for Capricorn's romantic person of interest. Let's get 2 more. Oh, okay, we'll take it. Thank you. Wow, that's fine. To clarify this 2 of Coins, we have the 9 of Wands, Strength, and the 2 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles and coins are the same thing. This deck calls them coins. Most other decks call them pentacles, but it's the same thing. Anytime I get that same card, when I'm clarifying a card and I get the same card, that's the universe going, dude, I done told you. They're weighing the options out. They're trying to make some sort of a decision. It's just hammering that point home to make sure I get it so I can relay it to you. But here on the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Now this is, pages are messengers and wands are about passion and desire. So this is news and messages of passion and desire. This is also a card that's like the minor arcana version of this Fool card that's coming up next. This is about taking the very first steps down a brand new path that your person has a lot of passion and desire for. Got a Six of Swords right underneath that, Aquarius energy. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind them and moving forward into calm waters, clear waters, where there's more clarity, where they're moving forward toward what it is they actually want. It's about leaving something that's like psychologically painful in the past and moving forward into something that's where you're leaving that behind, or your person is. Now, the woman and the child and all these swords that are stuck in the boat represent that, yes, even though they are leaving something behind and moving away from it and moving towards something better, they're doing so either carrying some burdens from the past along with them or carrying some lessons from the past along with them. It looks like they have cut something or someone out of their life, though, with this Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now, you can see how she holds her hand out. She'll offer to let you speak your truth, but she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to her, it better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword right there to cut you. So this is an energy of your person speaking the truth about something, or cutting off things or people that are no longer serving them, no longer doing it for them, no longer getting them what they actually want. It's like they're moving away from that, whatever that was, and going down a brand new path towards something that they have a lot more passion and desire about. And yeah, the very next card down, Seven of Wands, Leo energy. This is about defending their position on something, defending their stance on something. These other wands can represent other people, their actions, their words, their opinions on things, like in your person either defending themselves against that, or this is your person being willing to fight for what it is that they desire, fight for what it is they believe in, fight for what it is that they want. They're cutting something off, moving away from it, and going down a brand new path. And it looks like they've had to take some sort of a pause, some sort of a break to contemplate that, to weigh the options of that, trying to decide what to do about that. Right under this Four of Swords, we have the Devil Capricorn energy. This is a heavy toxic energy. This is a like addiction or obsession or a feeling of being trapped by something, feeling like there's something that they can't quite escape. Could be what it is that they're trying to move away from here. Could be what it is that they're trying to cut off, trying to defend themselves against that. This is usually not a good energy. This can represent other people in your person's life that have them feeling trapped. This can represent an element of your person's shadow that has them feeling trapped, like something about themselves that they don't necessarily like, that maybe they don't want you to see, they don't want other people to see. Hell, it's usually something that they don't even want to look at themselves, which is why they repress it. They shove it down into the shadow and try and pretend like it's not there. But in doing so, creates a scenario where now there is something controlling an element to their life, controlling aspects of who they are, leaving them in this state where they're feeling stuck and trapped by something. But it looks like they have taken a break to contemplate that stuff. They're trying to make some sort of a decision to clarify that, trying to regain their balance on something. To clarify that, we have this Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is an energy of being walled off and defensive about something. Now, it's also an energy of healing. This is the wounded warrior, and he's built this wall around himself as a way to protect himself. He's been hurt before, and he doesn't want to be hurt again. So this is that wall coming up as a way to protect so they don't get hurt again, so that they can heal, so that they can get their energy right and take the next step in their journey. And right here on the bottom of the deck, we've got them taking the very first steps down a brand new path. Next, we have Strength, Leo energy, every time I see this card, this tells me your person has been through some difficult to get through type of a situation. This is about tapping into their internal strength in order to make it through it. Digging down deep, tapping into their inner strength, actually having the inner strength to make it through it. Now, this can also represent trying to tame the beast within themselves, like trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back, trying to not be too harsh or too hasty or rush too quickly on something and mess everything up. This beast within that they're trying to tame could have something to do with this devil energy. This could be part of that. This could be something totally external to your person. It might be different for you than the very next Capricorn that watches this, but this has been a difficult situation, whatever it is that your person's been through. Making this decision has been difficult, taking the first steps down the path, cutting off whatever it is that they're trying to leave behind has been difficult. They've had the inner strength to deal with it though, so that's a good thing. But then here we are with that Two of Pentacles again. They're still struggling with this decision. Do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Will they or won't they? It's some sort of like two options that they're weighing, and they're trying to look at the pros and cons of each, trying to make some sort of a decision about their balance, about regaining their balance or maintaining their balance, or some decision about what to do moving forward from here. The next card in their energy for April 2021, Capricorn, is the Fool. Card 0 of the Major Arcana. This is the very first card of the tarot deck. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all wrapped up at the same time. So this is new beginnings. Like this is, it's about having that blind faith to just take the leap of faith, to just go for it. It's about not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before your person takes the first step. It's about them not needing to necessarily know what the outcome is going to be before they take the first step down this new path. It's about just having that blind faith to say, what the hell, I'm jumping off the cliff and I'm going to figure out how to grow wings on the way down. It's about figuring things out as you go and taking some new beginning on something. So tell me more about this Fool for Capricorn's person, please. Why is the Fool here? Thank you very much. Can't make this up. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is about options and choices, but confusion about all those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here. There's a lot of stuff in these cups. There's a lot of emotions involved here for your person, and they have a decision to make. They're not sure what to do here. They're feeling confused about it. Saw that right from the very first card. Some decision that they're trying to weigh the options out. It was verified again in the clarifiers. Your person is confused about taking this leap of faith, about taking those first steps down a brand new path, about just going for it, what to do in this new beginning. Right under that, we have the Emperor, though, Aries energy. This is an energy of taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. The Emperor is a master manifester. He's got all the tools, all the abilities, all the resources. He's got everything he needs to put together a plan to get what he wants, and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. So this is about taking control of that here. So yes, your person has some confusion about what to do about these options, but it looks like they're taking control of that situation. Now, to clarify this Fool card for your person, Capricorn, we got the Magician, the Seven of Swords, and the High Priestess. So this is very unusual here. We've got card 0 of the Major Arcana, very first card of the tarot deck. Then we have card 1 and card 2 of the Major Arcana, all right here in a column, all right here in order. We kind of skipped over the Empress, though, and went straight to the Emperor. So this seems like more of a decision about taking the leap of faith regarding not a new beginning, but regarding something that was already occurring. I saw the Queen of Swords, like the Six of Swords moving into calmer waters, leaving something behind. The Queen of Swords cutting off someone or something that's not serving them. Now we've got 0, 1, and 2, and then 4. No 3. 3 is the Empress. So the Empress represents the birth of something new. So this is not talking about something new that your person is trying to make a decision about. This is something that's already been in their life that they're making a decision about, that they're confused about, but that they're taking control over. We talked about how the Emperor is a master manifester. This is the Mac Daddy master manifester here, the Magician. This is about creating the life that you want, manifesting from nothing whatever it is the will desires. He's got all the tools, abilities, and resources, and smarts, and everything he needs to literally create whatever type of life he wants, whatever his will desires. He's got all 4 aces of all 4 suits laying right here on the table in front of him. This is about taking actions. This represents the conscious mind and using it to plant seeds of your intentions into the universe so that what you want gets manifested back to you. It's like your person is taking a leap of faith on manifesting what it is they want regarding something that already existed in their life. It looks like what they're trying to manifest is getting the hell away from it, though. We have this 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Now, sometimes this can represent trying to get away with something. Lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind backs, deceptive behavior, just trying to get away with something that they shouldn't be. A lot of times, though, this also represents self-preservation, not wanting to be hurt. We saw this wall going up here. We saw this taking time to heal something here. This can represent not wanting to be hurt because he's stealing these swords because he doesn't want the swords used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. Now, it can also represent leaving something behind, which we've already seen with that 6 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. He's only able to carry 5 swords. He's got to leave the other 2 behind. So it could be any of those things. It could be all of those things. You just have to take it however it resonates for your situation. But the final card we have to clarify the Fool is the High Priestess, card 2 of the Major Arcana. Now, she rules over all the 2s in the deck. He rules over all the aces in the deck. I haven't seen any aces yet, but I have seen 2 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We have 3 2s out here now. So I don't know if angel number 222 means anything to you. You might want to look into that on Google and see if it does or not. But she rules over all these decisions. This is she who knows. Now, she sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she has access to all information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She can go back and forth behind this curtain anytime she wants to. The problem with her is she doesn't always clue us in to everything that's going on. Sometimes we don't need to know until we need to know. Sometimes we're not meant to know. This can sometimes represent secrets. It can represent things that your person may not know about yet, but this also represents the unconscious mind, and it represents the intuition. So this could be your person having intuitive hits about walking away from someone, having gut feelings and intuitive hits about the options and choices and the confusion about how to take control of that scenario. In a love reading, this can represent that your person is feeling like this connection with you is deeper than just something physical. It's deeper than just something emotional. It's bordering on a spiritual type of a connection. So this can also represent divine guidance. Now, in the story of the Fool's journey, you have the Fool starting out on this new adventure, this brand new path that they're going down. The first person they meet is the Magician, who again represents the conscious mind. So this is where they learn the tools of how to take action, how to think about things, how to plant the seeds in the universe for what it is that they actually want to appear in their life. This is where the seeds get planted. This represents the unconscious. Conscious mind, unconscious mind. You use your conscious mind to plant seeds in the unconscious. The unconscious connects to the universe, to source, to spirit. It goes behind the veil of consciousness, and it connects all of that to the universe. Where that thing that you want to manifest, that you're planting seeds for in the unconscious, how it gets here into the physical 3D reality is via the Empress, which is the card that we're missing. We don't have the Empress here. What we have instead is the Moon. Now this represents fears, worries, anxieties. This can also represent something being hidden in the dark from your person, something that they don't see, something that they're not aware of yet. When I have either of these cards individually can mean that there's something you don't know about, that there's some secret that's being kept here, or for your person, that something they don't know about, some secret that's being kept from them. When I have them both on the table at the same time, especially when we're going right from this card straight into this one, this is telling me that they have some fears and worries about something, and there's probably something that they're not quite privy to yet in terms of information. There's something that they don't know about yet. It's possible that this Seven of Swords is, yes, them not wanting to be hurt, yes, them walking away from something and leaving it behind, but it's also possible that there's been some lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind their back going on, and they're still not fully aware of it yet. But let's clarify this Moon card. Tell me more about the Moon for Capricorn's romantic person of interest, please. Okay. Why is the Moon here? I'll be. Well, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of clarity. This is also the sword that you would use to make a decision with. We've seen your person right from the very beginning of the reading have some decision that they're weighing the options to. Looking at the pros and cons, trying to balance something out, trying to make some sort of a choice. We got that verified again in the clarifiers. This is the sword you would use to make that decision with. The word decide or decision, the Latin word that those words come from, literally means to cut off, as in to cut off all other options. So when you're trying to make a decision, that's the only actual way to do it, is you have to pick the one and cut all the rest of them off so that there is no other choice except the one that you've chosen. This is the sword you do that with. This is the sword you would use to sever a relationship with, to sever a connection to someone, to sever something in your life that's not in balance so that you can restore balance and move forward from there. This is getting the clarity, the information. So it looks like there was some sneaky stuff going on behind your person's back that they probably didn't know about. It looks like they got some clarity about that. Right under that we have that Seven of Wands again, Leo energy. Defending their position on something, defending their stance on something, being willing to fight for what it is that they desire, what they believe in, fight for what they want. We've got the Queen of Swords again next. This sword, this Ace of Swords, is the sword she wields to cut things and people off that don't serve her anymore. It's why she already knows the truth. She's got the clarity. She's got the information already. So I'm thinking that there was something going on for your person that was sneaky, behind their back, being kept secret, and their intuition was speaking to them, telling them about it. And it gave them enough clarity to be able to defend themselves, to cut something off, and it looks like they got the hell out of Dodge, or are about to get out of Dodge. This Chariot is the fastest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. This is Cancer energy. It's about rushing forward very quickly into success and victory. It's also about the will, like using the will. We saw that with the Magician here, the willpower, whatever the will desires, manifesting that. This is about using the will to get past any problems or challenges or obstacles from the past, using the will to get past all that into success and victory. And the very next card down, Six of Wands, Leo energy. This is a card of recognition, as in recognizing something. I feel like there was something hidden from your person, their intuition was telling them about it, and now they have recognized what was actually going on, which has allowed them to have this clarity, to be able to fight for their position on this, to cut someone or something out of their life, do it very rapidly, move forward past all of that very quickly. Another meaning for this card is moving forward in success and victory. going down a brand new path towards something they have a lot of passion and desire for. Here we are at that Six of Swords again, Aquarius energy, leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calm, clear waters where there's more clarity, where they're moving forward toward what it is they actually want. Okay, this is connected to, we have the Six of Cups next, Scorpio energy. This is a card about the past. It's about like reminiscing about the past, thinking about the past, thinking about the good old days, the way it used to be. This can represent past connections, so someone from the past making a comeback. To me, Capricorn, this is starting to look like your person was with you at some point in the past, or you were at least talking about being together at some point in the past, and they were in another connection or chose another connection or something to that effect, and now they're struggling with that choice, that decision. They don't want to be hurt, but there's something going wrong in that connection. Probably that person cheating on them or lying to them or being deceptive with them. While they have some fears about it, there was probably something hidden that they got clarity about, and now it looks like they're thinking about the past, possibly with you. I think that's what's going on based on what I'm seeing here. The amount of happiness they had with you. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's Leo energy. This is happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. You can't get a better card than the Sun. So this is telling me that your person is viewing you as a source of happiness in their life. Like the sunshine that lights up their life. And right under that, we've got the Moon. Again, fears, worries, and anxieties. Also, something being hidden in the dark. That's the card we're clarifying right now. Another meaning for the Sun is illumination. Something was hidden. Ooh, I just got goosebumps really bad down both arms. Something was hidden in the dark from your person, and it got illuminated. That's part of what gave them the clarity. It came to light. They can see it for what it is now. That's another meaning for this Devil card that we're seeing on the other bottom of the deck story here. This is the Fool trapped in this cage with the Devil. He's not looking. He's got his face buried. He's scared to death. He's scared to even look at it. And that's the thing about the Devil energy. It only has the power over you that you give to it. So if you're not willing to like summon your inner courage enough to even look at the situation, to see it for what it really is, you're going to stay stuck in that cage, or your person in this case. So I feel like something got some light shined on it. Something became illuminated, and they realized, damn, I'm in a cage. Damn, this has trapped me. Damn, this is controlling me. I don't like this. And I think they also realized that these chains that the Devil's holding aren't connected to them. It's just connected to this cage that they're in. Only they don't have to stay in the cage because the door's wide open. They can just choose to get out of the cage and walk away anytime they want, as long as they're willing to face their fears and look at this for what it is. We've got the Strength card out here. Facing their fears, summoning that inner courage. I feel like your person is walking away from something here. I feel like they're getting out of the cage. I feel like that's probably happened really slowly. Probably from your point of view, it might seem like progress wasn't even happening at all in this, but it was. It was just happening very slowly. This is like a slow, methodical type of an energy. One foot in front of the other, not being in a hurry, not being in a rush, just one step at a time. And yeah, the bad thing about the Knight of Pentacles energy is it's slow. It seems like progress isn't happening. But the good thing about it is it's slow and steady. It's progress. It's forward movement. When the Knight of Pentacles finally gets there and he finally shows up, he's got the real deal. He's got the Ace of Pentacles. You can't make this up. We have the Star next. This is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. This is a card sometimes of wish fulfillment. This can be like divine guidance. This could be your person viewing you as the one for them, as like you're a gift from the universe. Now this is also card 17 of the Major Arcana, which is the card that comes immediately following the Tower. So you don't ever get to the star without going through a tower moment of some kind first. When there's been stuff hidden behind your back, stuff hidden in the dark that you don't know about, when you've felt this devil energy of being trapped by something like you can't escape it, definitely going to require a little bit of healing. Definitely going to be a tower moment too. Now this, in that case, would represent the guiding light from the universe showing up to light their path after the tower happens. It's where their hope comes from. It's where their healing comes from. It's how they can see their way to go down the new path, which we've seen twice already with that Page of Wands, taking the first steps down a new path. We've seen it here with the Fool, taking that leap of faith on something brand new. We've seen divine guidance showing up here in this High Priestess energy. Now another thing that I just noticed, we have divine masculine, divine feminine energy out here. To me, this is almost as good as having the Lovers card out here. This is like divine counterparts right here. Two cards that are supposed to be together, which can represent two people who are probably supposed to be together. I think this whole thing has been a very big, heavy burden on your person. 10 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This represents a heavy burden that they've been carrying. Now it's also a 10, and in tarot, 10s are completion. So this represents the ending of some heavy burden, the completion of the burden being laid down so that they can walk away from it. Possible though that your person with this 4 of Pentacles Capricorn energy has something that they're holding on tightly to, something they don't want to let go of. Possibly you. And I don't think they have to let go of it, because to clarify this Moon card we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and there's the Empress that we were missing here in this story a minute ago. This Wheel of Fortune, this is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can represent a fated event. This can represent a change in your person's luck and fortune. This can represent the universe or the divine or spirit or source, or however you want to look at that, turning this wheel in the background, making sure things line up the way they're supposed to, so that what is supposed to happen actually does happen. The next card we have is this Ace of Pentacles here. Now when we saw that Knight of Pentacles, I said when he finally does show up, he's got the real deal. He's carrying the Ace of Pentacles. Here's that Ace of Pentacles. This represents, ooh, my ear is ringing, woo! This represents an opportunity presenting itself. The universe handing over an opportunity to your person. This is like the seed that has the potential to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that we all want. Now, it's not the 10 of Pentacles in and of itself. It's just got the potential to get there. In order to get there, it's going to take work. It's going to take time, effort, and energy. And that's the thing about aces. They're just opportunities. You have to grab the opportunity and do something with it, or it's just an empty opportunity. Now, I remember saying something about he's got all 4 aces laying here on the table, and I don't see any aces yet. But now I'm looking at 2 of them right here. So things are picking up here in the middle of the story. Like your person is making some decision. They have uncovered some stuff that was hidden in the dark from them, and they're moving forward. They're cutting someone out and moving forward. It's just a matter of divine timing here. Now, from your perspective, I'm getting the impression, based on that Knight of Pentacles that we saw, if you look under this 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck with the Devil, the very next card down is the Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Slow-moving, methodical, one foot in front of the other type of an energy. Probably taken longer than you wanted it to take. Probably, from your perspective, seemed like progress wasn't happening on this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. How freaking crazy is that? I just said I didn't see any aces, and now we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords looking at me, and now I just run into, ooh, goosebumps again, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So now we literally have all 4 freaking aces out here looking me in the face right now. All 4 aces laying on the table with this Magician card. We've got the Fool, card 0, Magician, card 1. We've got the High Priestess, card 3. We already saw the Emperor, card 4. We're fixing to talk about the Empress now, card 3. So we got 0, 1, 2, and 3 out here on the board. All 4 aces out here. Right under these aces, though, we have the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Coins in this deck. Taurus energy. This is a card of abandonment. This is a breakup card. This is about being cast aside, being left out in the cold, feeling like they're not good enough. I feel like what's gone on is a bunch of stuff has come to light. Progress happened really slow, but your person's getting away from this devil energy, trying to have this new beginning in love and emotions with you, this new beginning in passion and desire with you, and they're leaving someone out in the cold. I've already seen a couple of times of that Queen of Swords, that energy of cutting someone off. I've already seen the Ace of Swords here. This is the sword you use to cut off the things and people that don't serve you. I've got your person here leaving something behind. We saw the Six of Swords a few times, leaving something in the past behind. We saw the Chariot moving forward very quickly, past something from the past. Next card in, Empress. Card 3 of the Major Arcana, Mother of the Tarot deck. This is all 4 queens rolled into one person. Loving, abundant, prosperous, nurturing, creative type of an energy here. Now, she's also in the Fool's Journey, the gateway between the universe or source or spirit or God and the physical 3D reality that we live in. We've got card 0, the Fool. First person he meets is the Magician, represents the conscious mind, taking this idea that you have of what you want your life to be like and planting the seeds for that within the universe. The way you do that is you plant the seeds in your unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is connected to source, to spirit, to the higher consciousness. It can go behind this veil of consciousness. We're not even aware that it happens. That is how it connects to the universe, and this is how the universe mirrors it back to you. This is how the universe manifests something into the physical 3D reality that we live in. So this is telling me that this is what's supposed to happen. Yes, it's been slow. It's been on divine timing. Things are working out exactly the way they were supposed to work out. Once things got illuminated, that was part of the plan. Now that your person has this opportunity. By the way, this is the center card in the reading. This opportunity with you. And it's being manifested into the physical 3D reality. This is the birth of something new. Next card in your person's energy, Capricorn, for April 2021, 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. This is about being reunited and celebrating. Now, if you have been together with this person in the past, it's exactly what it means. If you have not been together with them in the past, this can simply mean uniting and celebrating, coming into union that first time and celebrating it. Now, this can also sometimes represent a third-party scenario, hence the 3 cups of love being present in this card. I did see some sneaky behavior here. Possible that's what's going on. I do see this 2 of Pentacles 2 different times here. This can be a card of juggling more than one person, trying to make some decision in that. Tell me more about this 3 of Cups for Capricorn's person, please. Why is this? Woo, hey, come back to me. Why is this 3 of Cups here for Capricorn's person? I don't know if you noticed it or not, but I'm wearing one of my new fancy pants shirts, Divine Masculine. These are at my store. My store is totally open right now. You can find that at www.unknowntruthtarot.com/shop. I'll put a link to it in the description for you. Got Divine Feminine shirts, got these cool fancy pants coffee mugs, all kinds of cool stuff. Getting ready to add some more stuff. I'm about to put some tarot decks in there, some crystals, all kinds of good stuff coming. Oh, and I'm giving away a whole bunch of free stuff there, so you should go check it out. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Makes perfect sense. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Wands, Leo energy. I've seen quite a bit of Leo out here. I've seen the Sun and the Strength card, both of the Leo major arcanas. I've seen, let's see, the 7 of Wands twice. I've seen the 5 of Wands. I've seen the 6 of Wands. So I have literally seen all the Leo cards with the exception of like the King or Queen of Wands. That's the only one we haven't seen yet. This, 5s are conflict. This represents a conflict in your person's desires, an internal conflict where they're like struggling within about something. A piece of them wants this one thing, a piece of them wants this other thing. They're conflicted. Could be why we're seeing this Two of Pentacles energy. Like, what do I do? Do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Part of them saying do it, part of them saying don't do it. In terms of this reuniting with you or uniting with you, I think they're having a lot of fears, worries, and anxieties thinking about that. This Nine of Swords is Gemini energy. This is about thinking about something over and over and over again to the point that it's to their detriment now. It's starting to physically stress them out. It could be messing with their sleep. It could be messing with their eating. They could be having dreams, nightmares about it. Hermit energy next, Virgo energy. This is the major arcana version of this minor arcana Four of Swords, which is the overall energy of this whole reading. Your person needing to take a pause, take a break, to do some healing and to figure some stuff out. This is a choice. You choose to do this Four of Swords energy. You choose to pause for a minute. You choose to take a break. You choose to go inside and try and figure yourself out so you can heal, or figure the situation out so you know how to move forward from here. When you run into the Hermit energy, that's not so much a choice. That's more like you're getting forced into that. This is about withdrawal, isolation. It's about being forced to go internal to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, shining that inner light down on yourself to try and figure something out, what to do moving forward. This is about going into your shadow, or your person going into their shadow, probably looking at this devil energy, seeing it for what it is. We saw the sun coming out to illuminate the thing that was hidden in the dark. We saw the star, which in the Rider-Waite Tarot, if you look closely, what's in that lantern? A star. So the star is actually in the lantern that the Hermit carries. Your person's trying to figure out how to get to this Ten of Pentacles. We saw this Ace of Pentacles in the center of the spread here. This opportunity that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. This is what they're doing soul searching about. How do I get to this Ten of Pentacles with Capricorn? We have this love offer. Knights are action takers. Cups are love and emotions. So this is actions toward love and emotions. This is like coming forward with a love offer, expressing feelings, making some sort of a romantic gesture in your direction. And then we're switching over to a much faster energy with this Knight of Swords. This is the fastest knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward and speaking the truth. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action. So we start the reading off with your person trying to figure out what to do about this decision. Things becoming a little more illuminated, them getting some clarity on it. Now we're seeing them doing some heavy thinking about this Ten of Pentacles with you, about making this love offer to you, about trying to be united and celebrating with you. We've got this Five of Wands, conflicting internal conflict type of an energy here. I think that's coming to an end, and your person is stepping into this very, very decisive type of an energy where it's like the Knight of Swords knows what he's doing. He comes in, he doesn't mess around, he comes in, handles business, and gets shit done. Looks like related to that indecision. This Two of Swords, again, twos are about decisions. We've got the Two of Pentacles twice. We've got the High Priestess out here. She rules over all these other twos in the deck. This is about a decision needing to be made that wasn't being made, either because your person didn't have enough information to make the decision. We've got two cards out here that would indicate that, or because there's something that your person couldn't see. Notice the moon represented there, something hidden in the dark from them, or something that they didn't want to look at, which we saw already in this Devil card. He doesn't want to look at the devil. He doesn't want to see the situation for what it really is, but if he did, he'd realize he's not really trapped and he could escape. That's what your person is speaking the truth on, taking decisive action on. That decision that wasn't being made. Libra energy. Queen of Pentacles. This is a very similar energy to the Empress. It's a minor arcana version kind of this Empress card. This is Capricorn energy though. This is like a mothering, nurturing type of an energy. It's about stability. She is who manages the Ten of Pentacles, which we just saw. She's who you build the Ten of Pentacles around if you're the King of Pentacles. So this is about managing the home life, the family life, the assets and resources of the home. This is how your person is viewing you. Definitely how they're viewing you. Now, to clarify this Three of Cups, this Cancer energy of being either reunited and celebrating or coming into union and celebrating, we have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Now, fascinating here. So we've seen the Two of Pentacles twice. We just saw this Two of Swords. Now we've got the Two of Cups out here. We've got the High Priestess, the two of the major arcana. She rules over all of those twos that we just saw. We've got the Magician out here who rules over all the aces of the deck. We've seen all four aces of the deck now. We have the Wheel of Fortune, card 10 of the major arcana. We've already seen that 10 of Wands, the heavy burden that your person's carrying. Now we have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. This is all divine timing. This is all what is supposed to be happening, is what that's telling me. Yeah, we've got the divine all over the place in this reading. This 10 of Cups is Pisces energy. This is the happy fairy tale ending card here. This is like two people who are emotionally happy and emotionally content in and of themselves, full of love for themselves, coming together in that state of being, coming together into union together, where now your 9 cups and my 9 cups are starting to overflow, and that's what fills this 10th cup up. That's how you get this 10th cup full. So this is like making the happy family life, the happy home life, where everyone's loved and appreciated, not just in and of themselves, but also together as a union. Then we have the 10 of Swords. This is a swift ending to something. Now, this is Gemini energy. This can represent an ending that your person didn't see coming, hence the swords being in the back, like they didn't see that coming. This could be an ending in betrayal, hence the swords in the person's back. They got stabbed in the back. Now, regardless of what this represents something coming to an end. But if you look in the background of the card, it's all blackness up here. But the blackness, the negativity, the bad devil energy, this whole negative situation of being trapped and like not sure what to do and needing to go internal to heal, shining their inner light into the darkness of the shadow, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Look, it's starting to move up and go away, and there's a new dawn in the background, a new beginning to something. So this is something coming to an end here for your person. And then we have the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. So we've got the Three of Cups here, Cancer energy. Now we've got the Two of Cups. This is a love connection between the two of you. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected. But again, it's a two, and twos represent needing to make some sort of a choice. It looks like your person went through a serious internal conflict about that choice to end something. But they're ending something. We've got them having fears, worries, anxieties, stressing out because they're thinking about it so much. But here it is showing up, an ending. And then a new connection with you. Wow, on the bottom row here, I've got the Two of Pentacles, the two of the major arcana, the High Priestess, the very next card in the major arcana, the Three, the Empress, and now back to the Two of Cups. So there's some sort of a decision that has needed to be made that your person was internally conflicted about and stressing out about. Their intuition was talking to them. They were getting divine guidance about birthing something new. And I feel like in order to do that, they had to have, this next row, the strength to be able to walk away from something. And look, with the way these cards are laid out, look what he's looking at as he's walking away. This new opportunity. In order to get to the new opportunity, there has to be an ending. The very next card, final card in your person's energy for April 2021, Capricorn, Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. This is a loving energy. This is someone who's very intuitive, very in touch with their emotions, has a lot of love to give. This tells me your person has a lot of love and emotions for you. They're probably viewing you in this Queen of Cups type of an energy themselves. This is someone who wants to give love and emotions. In order to get there, there had to be an ending to something. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups, please. Why is the Queen of Cups Capricorn's person's energy here for April 2021? Yep. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. Thinking about it over and over and over again to the point that it was to their detriment. It was stressing them out. About thinking about making a love offer to you, about moving in your direction with romantic gestures and romantic loving actions. I don't think they're stressing about it anymore. I don't think they're stuck thinking about it anymore. They're decisive now, rushing forward to speak the truth about how they feel about you, taking actions of love in your direction. To clarify this Queen of Cups, this Cancer energy of the Queen of Cups, we have the Cancer card, the Chariot. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Hermit. We've seen all of these cards already. Cancer energy, fastest moving energy in the deck. They're not in that Knight of Pentacles energy anymore. They're going from this super fast, decisive, rushing forward type of an energy in that King of Swords into the fastest energy in the whole deck. This is using the will to move forward past all the problems and challenges, past all this BS that they didn't want, past all this devil energy. They're moving past all of that, using their will to do it, moving forward in success and victory. Very next card, Leo energy in this Six of Wands. Recognition, recognizing how much love and emotions they have for you, recognizing the need for this ending in order to have this connection with you. During this time of doing their break, doing their inner thinking and their healing, they have recognized what to do moving forward. And this also represents, this is like the minor arcana version of this card, moving forward in success and victory. I think it just took them a long time. We saw that Knight of Pentacles several times now. We see them in this minor arcana version of this Hermit energy for the overall energy of the reading. The Devil right under that. And there's that Knight of Coins, that slow moving energy. This took longer than they wanted it to take. It took longer than you wanted it to take. But during this Hermit mode, this shining their inner light on it, this contemplation, this soul searching, they have figured out what to do. Yes, it was very stressful to them, but they came out of Hermit mode ready to move forward very quickly toward you. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Capricorn love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.